This show-stopping homemade blueberry cheesecake is ultra creamy, satisfying, and luxurious. Its smooth texture bursting with the rich flavors of fresh blueberries will leave you wanting more. Hi friends, welcome to The Practical Housewife, where I will be helping you to transform your meals into a luxurious experience your family and friends can enjoy. I am your favorite housewife and host, Yolande Wallace. Let's get started. To make our blueberry cheesecake, we will need cream cheese, biscuits, lemon, blueberries, eggs, sour cream, sugar, and butter. To begin making our cheesecake, first we are going to preheat our oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So go ahead and do that. I have already done that for myself. And next we are going to be lining or springform with parchment paper. And there is a technique that I use. So I will get a square of parchment paper. Then I measure the tin. Go to one end, let me go to the straight end. So I measure the tin by going one line. So it is basically at 1.5 lines. That's how you can know the height of the tin. So here I started at one line and it is right here. So it's 1.5 lines. So I will now fold it. Make a crease. I will take the excess off by using a sharp knife. You can use the scissors, but I think the knife works perfectly well. Just shimmy all the way down. There we go. We got the excess off. And now we want to fold this twice to go around the circumference of the springform. We're going to be folding this twice. So to cut the first one, we are going to be using a sharp knife and just shimmying our way down the end. Now this we want to cut in half. And you can do it as neatly as possible. So for my springform, I will use the remainder of the parchment paper to line the bottom of the tin. And this definitely helps removing your cheesecake from the tin. So I'm going to place the parchment paper over the base of the springform, press down, all the way down, and press all the way down, close like this, and so for the excess, you can go ahead and use a scissors to cut the edge. So for the sides, we are going to go in, and I will be using some of the butter that I will be adding to our crust just to give the edge of our springform a nice coat. And then I will be adding the parchment paper to the sides. This helps it to stick. So now we are going to be placing the parchment paper to the side. To do the other side. And this will make it easy for us to remove our cheesecake from the tin once we are done. Now our tin is nice and prepared. Now it's time to work on our cookie base. To make our cookie base, we will be using 200 grams of cookies, cookie squares, and also 120 grams of melted butter. To do that, I will go ahead and add this to my food processor. Now that we have added our cookies to our food processor, now that our biscuit is looking like sand, we are going to be adding butter. Go ahead and add it all around. Now that we have added our cookie base, we are going to be giving it an even press, and keep turning while you press. Next, I'm going to be going in with a small cup and giving this a press. So I pressed until I was pleased. Now this is the base. So it is now time to make our cheesecake filling, and in a medium bowl, we are going to be adding cream cheese, 2 packs, and I brought these to room temperature. Now that we have added our cream cheese, we are going to go in and use our hand mixer to not only break it up but mix it until it is smooth. And it's important to work with room temperature products, as this works best with making cheesecake. And we don't want to over mix our batter, so I believe this is smooth enough. And we have mixed for about 20 seconds. To my mixture, I will be adding 2 tablespoons of flour, and then I will mix for about 5 seconds until it has incorporated nicely. So to this mixture, I will be adding 1.5 cups of sugar, the zest of 1 lemon. I already zested it. Zest of 1 lemon. half cup of sour cream, and finally 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It is now time to blend until our mixture is homogeneous. Our mixture is nice and smooth, as you can see, and it is now time to add our eggs, and we will be adding 3 room temperature eggs, 1 egg at a time, and we will be mixing for like 5 seconds for each egg. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Next egg. Same 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last egg. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is nice and smooth, and we are almost done. Now that our mixture is done, we are going to give the sides of our bowl a nice scrape to get rid of any lumps that were there. We are now going to be adding some fresh blueberries. This is optional, as you know, the topping will be made from blueberries. We want to fold our blueberries in gently. Okay, we are done. Our mixture is done, and it is now time to pour our blueberry cheesecake. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. This already smells amazing. I can just imagine when it's done. So I'm just going to give this a nice pat on the sides. Beautiful. Now it is time to place it in the oven. And we are going to set our timer for 70 minutes. Now that our cheesecake is in the oven, it is now time to make our blueberry sauce. In a medium pan, add 1 cup of blueberries, half cup of sugar, give it a nice stir. Two tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm just using half a lemon. 2 tablespoons of water. Going to be cooking this on low for the next 2 minutes. This is so beautiful. Now I'm going in and adding half teaspoon of vanilla. I hope you can see how beautiful this looks. And I saved some of the berries because I didn't want all of them to be fully cooked. So I will add those towards the end. Now that the first set of blueberries have cooked through, I will be adding the rest of my blueberries to the sauce. Also, I will be adding 2 teaspoons of flour. This will help to thicken the sauce. Go ahead. And it has dissolved. Oh, this is a seed. There's a seed. So I'm now going to be turning off the stove and allowing it to cool, and then it will be at the perfect consistency. If you push with the spoon, it should take some time to fall back, and that's how you know it is perfect. So be sure to remove it from the heat. Our cheesecake is now done, and we are going to allow it, take a look, it's beautiful. We are going to allow it to cool in the oven for 2 hours, and then we will add the blueberry sauce on top, and then we will be putting it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. I know it's a lengthy process, but greatness takes time. Look at how beautiful it is. It is nice and jiggly on top, as you can see, and that's what we're looking for. Our cheesecake has cooled significantly, and now we are going to be adding our blueberry sauce to the top of our cheesecake. Look how rich that sauce is. It is thick, and I can tell you, I tasted it, it tastes amazing. Once you've added your sauce, evenly distribute the sauce across the width of the cheesecake, and try not to crush the solid blueberries that are there. For presentation purposes, it will look beautiful in the end. Now we are at phase 2 of cool down, and we will be adding our blueberry cheesecake in the refrigerator for 4 hours. You can do it for 4 hours, however, I did it overnight. So here I am going in the following morning, removing my cheesecake, and I am pretty sure it has set beautifully. It is now time to open our cheesecake. I am so excited to see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, this smells absolutely amazing. We're going to be removing our spring form. Give it a shake all the way open. Let's go ahead and remove. Oh my gosh, look at that. Beautiful. We are going to be cutting a slice. This is the moment that we have all been waiting for. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice cut. Ooh. Just take a look at that. Beautiful. So to garnish our blueberry cheesecake, we are going to be using some fresh blueberries, some mint, we are going to be using lemon, and some whipped cream. So to prepare our lemon, I'll be cutting it in half, and I need thin, I would say, quarters. So I'm cutting half into 4 pieces, and then I will need thin slices from the quarters. So in with a sharp knife, you go in and get thin slices. So to our cheesecake, we are going to be adding a little bit of whipped cream. I will place a few fresh blueberries. On our cheesecake, I'm adding just 3. I will place the mint. At the center of the whipped cream. The ice bath did its thing. And now, to finish it off, we will put a slice of lemon to give it that pop of color. And I do believe we are done, and this is how you can serve your blueberry cheesecake. And there we have it, friends. Our blueberry cheesecake is done. The rich, creamy filling paired with the freshness of the season's best blueberries is the perfect combination for a magnificent dessert. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, or both, please let me know by liking this video and commenting blueberry in the comments section below. See you next time.